think win-win. You just gotta think win-win. So, what do we live for if it's not to make life less difficult for others? That quote, I literally want posted all around my high school because as teenagers and as a girl, like, people, all they want to do is drag other people down. That's all they want to do. They think they're better than us. They think they are prettier or more popular, or that they have more followers on Instagram, or they're a better TikToker. So they're just gonna treat us like they're on the bottom of their shoe. Nobody is better than anybody, and nobody is less than anybody. We are all equal. So life isn't about competition or getting ahead of others or scoring in the 95th percentile. It may be that way sometimes, like with a job or something, or with sports, but it's certainly not that way in a school, friendships, or relationships, you know? If you think win-win, you're thinking the right way. So just think win-win is the right way, and win-lose is part right and part wrong, because win-lose is an attitude towards life that says the pie of success is only so big, and if you get a piece that's big, then there's less for me. So I'm gonna get the first piece, so it's bigger than yours. And to put in comparison like that, it's just so true. And like this quote says, I don't care how good I am as long as I'm a notch higher than you on the totem pole. Relationships, friendships, and loyalty are all secondary to winning the game, being the best, and having it your way. Because people aren't thinking win-win. They're just thinking, you know, if I strive to be the best, nobody's going to care. I mean, like, nobody's going to care that, like, I'm better than them because I'm the best, you know? But, like, in reality, if you think win-win and you think, I don't need to be the best, because where's that going to get you? Nowhere. It's going to get you bragging rights for being the best, but, like, that's not thinking win-win. So thinking win-win can happen, and you can do it in so many situations. Like, you can do it in a sport, you can do it in a relationship, you can do it doing homework. Like, if you think, like, using homework, if you think win-win and you're like, you know, I don't want to do this, but if I get a 4 on this homework, then I, you know, get congratulated by my teacher and I feel good about myself. My grade gets to come up. So thinking win-win it's like a all-you-can-eat buffet. The more you do it, the more you get. Just like a buffet. The more you eat, the more you can get. The more you think win-win, the more you can think win-win. Like, once you do it, it becomes a habit, because it's habit number 4. So the more you do something, you know, it becomes a habit. So if you start thinking win-win now as a young student, you're going to do it forever. And parents are screaming right now because they're like, I wish I would have taught my daughter or my son to think win-win at a young age, so that's the way that they are now. But then there's the opposite, lose-lose, which is a downward spiral. Lose-lose is what happens when 2 win-lose people get together. And remember, I said that win-lose is an attitude towards life about somebody wanting to be better than you, wanting to get the bigger piece, so they're going to go first. So lose-lose says, if I'm going down, then you're going down with me. You're both losing. You're both going down. But war is a great example of lose-lose. One person's going down, so another's going to go with them. But if you change your attitude and turn it around, you're going to think, you know, if I just think win-win, it can solve these problems of being so negative and wanting to be better than people. So that's the solution to this problem. You just got to think win-win. You just got to think, you know, it's not hard to just think 2 words, win-win. Everybody wants to win, so just think it, you know? It matters so much because it can change so much. And I know I say that in, like, every habit, but literally as a book, it can change your life. You just gotta want to do it. So I'll be back next week with the next habit. I hope you all enjoyed. Think win-win.